Hey everybody, welcome back to Nick and Trab. My name is Nick,
And my name is Trav.
and we're here with Mechanicus. We're gonna jump out in front of this and say, Legend of Gaia got a little, had a little bit of an accident.
Say the least.
The footage decided to apparently not record Travis at all, and you had nothing but me rambling, and
It, it was funny to listen back to because like I went to go edit it and obviously you cut out the little beginning of just like, okay, we turned on the recording and we're about to start and all that stuff. But so I was listening and it was just blank, 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 and all of a sudden you just hear, and I'm Nick. Like, oh, well that's an issue.
well, that's not good.
Yeah, and all of them were like that. So yeah, we'll get back to Gaia next week, and unfortunately, just missed the Great Wall of China. So sorry, China.
Oh well, it happens. Wait, no, Ro is our quartermaster. Find the avatar. Oh lord. So yeah, he wants us to go find a bunch of different shit.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm all about doing road stuff, but it's hard. I kind of want to. Not gonna
yeah,
lie.
yeah. No, I was gonna pick the Kepra one.
I was gonna say, can we get that extra tech, please? Let's.
Yeah.
All right, let's go, girl. All right, let's see here. What do we got? How much blackstone do we have? We have 54. Okay. Um. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I just want my rangers.
It was that good, huh?
Well, I mean, so on the tabletop, I run a lot of rangers.
Oh, so they're just your boys.
Yeah, they're just my boys. All right, here we go. Kefra. It might be difficult to grasp for someone with emotional dampening measures like yourself, Magus, but we're taking a hit on morale. Shemina Marina Militum gives plentiful instruction on the importance of battlefield morale. I am well aware of the factors affecting it. Be good, because being affected in all the cohorts in the Tomb Valley, we're working the Skitari hard and they're fighting an undying enemy that never seems to run out of bodies to throw at us. Your statements of fact is such that a proposal solution will soon follow. Oh, good for us. Strike a symbolic blow, something big and obvious that can give the Skitari something to cheer. There's a statue of Agrolech in his tomb that might be good for a suitable target. Oh. I see. This proposal shall be evaluated against competing mission priorities. So we're just gonna go break some shit.
The best mission of them all.
Whoever Lord Agrolech was, he loved building statues of himself, not so different from plenty of humans. I register concern and disappointment at your statement. Care that you not compare the Xenos to a human. It is inimical to all mankind. Of course, Magnus. My Skitari have scouted the location, but they haven't been able to destroy the statue because of the heavy Necron resistance in the area. If it falls, it will prove the Necrons don't have everything their own way on Silva Tenebris. Alright. So fuck them. Alright, man. Alright, where are we going? Here's the lay of the land. Looks like we got two objective markers. Yeah, we got 2 objective markers, 3 glyphs, a bunch of other things.
All right. Looks like we'll probably just round this out here. Let's go down.
All right.
Yeah. How do you feel about clearing the map? This one.
We can do it. I'm fine with it.
All right. Yeah. Let's grab that lonesome guy there.
An enormous metal depiction of a scythe-shaped crab was originally mounted on the ceiling of this chamber, but it has since fallen, blocking the way ahead. Perhaps it depicts Agrolech's flagship, or a typical spacecraft of the fleet's commands. In any case, it is now obsolete. Do you wish to bypass, seek another route, dismember, clear the chamber with plasma cutters, or demolish, clear the chamber with explosives?
Let's go on blasting.
We're going blasting?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. 3 CP, heyo. Verbally, it is written that the Omniscience grants his blessings to those who come well equipped with explosives. A demo charge splits the spacecraft statue in half, leaving the chamber ahead navigatable, as well as completing the destruction of another monument of Agrolak. Yeah.
Danny DeVito doesn't let me down again.
I'm just saying,
Right,
you know.
Let's go down.
Alright, we're going down. Here we go. Our presence has been detected.
Shit.
Alright.
I like the right one. Let's do that one.
Oh.
Shit.
Awakening has increased by 3.
Alright, let's go down.
The cohort comes across a lone Skitari. The soldier has a badly wounded arm and is serving her unit as a courier since she has no longer used a weapon. She explains she's an infantry operator, 3rd class Isla, 5th binary cohort, Manable Theta, and that she must take the slate of forward command observers to the Skitari command post near the entrance. Do we assist her? Do we escort the trooper through the chambers the cohort has just passed through? There is still high likelihood of Necron presence. Do we administer a brief lecture on the trooper's failings in preserving her corporal form adequately, since it is the property of the Omniscience and must be maintained as such? Or do we interrogate the trooper on her mission and credentials? It is impossible to be careful when dealing with potential Xenos spies.
That's a toughie. Let's examine.
We got a gun.
Sweet.
Oh my god, we got a flamer. Oh, yeah.
So good.
Though the trooper is indeed who she says she is, the sudden unexpected scrutiny causes her to blurt out the location of a stash of materials of Necron origin. Her squad hoped to acquire it without the tech priest's knowledge for use in personal weapon customization, in breach of the mission standing orders. The stash can now be put to better use. Awesome, we got a fucking flamer. Thank you, Travis.
You're welcome.
Brothers, get the flamer. The
Alright,
heavy
let's
flamer.
get that objective.
To the objective. Alright, loaded. Designation, energy weapons class, Rod of the Covenant. These names match Imperial records, however they predate them. Maybe Rensk has information on this, let me check. Necron scripture has proven decodable. They've cataloged their armories and regimental deployments. Their pride in not encrypting name designations has allowed decoding to Nesophic binary. It appears this is your answer, Xenobiolingus. Praetorians scour the skies before an assault, often awaiting for the opponent file corruption too heavy to proceed. Best if we avoid interfering with Brent's data banks in the future. Certainly when he's midway through enemy data download. Alright. So we gotta scan and destroy. And it looks like these guys have jetpacks.
That's bad.
That's bad, okay.
So, does that mean they're just gonna circle you real quick and fuck you up, or what do you think?
I don't know, dude. Like I think they're gonna use the jetpacks to come in super hardcore melee.
Well, good thing we got a melee boy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, good thing 2 of our boys have good melee.
And
so
that would be a good time for a flamer, but you know, oh well.
Yeah, we'll get it eventually. Alright, he's phase shifting. Overwatch. Alright. Smash cut. Live. Here we go. So this guy, yeah, like I said, they just fly over and get in our face.
Yeah, they're getting aggressive, like you said. So fuck those guys. So I'm not sure what where this conversation will lead necessarily, but I feel it's worth mentioning. So Disney Plus got a new show out. You know, it's called The Bad Batch.
Oh,
have you watched this?
Yes, I have watched it.
Okay, because I just watched that, or what they have available this morning. Only 5 episodes as of today, but yeah. But I mean, I know your cousin is a very or I don't know what the word lore heavy person as far as Star Wars is concerned.
Yeah,
But a very bitter as far as Disney
being what
making
Disney,
all making all that knowledge obsolete. So I kind of heard about his feelings about it the other day. But how are you feeling about this?
I mean, it's fine. You know, like, Disney's gonna do what they do. And I mean, I can't be mad at it because obviously Disney's doing what Disney does.
Yeah. I mean, so for the record, I was having a good time with it. Not being the knowledgeable person that I am, I just, you know, obviously I can just take it as like, oh, well, here's a show, I'm watching it, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
So to me, you know, it's fun. I'm also looking at it as the lens of, like, especially with the animation style that they have, like, at the end of the day, it's a kid's cartoon, somewhat. But you know, I enjoyed watching what like I said, I watched all this morning, what they have available, and you know, it's a pretty good time. It's a little bit too Mandalorian, and just in the sense of, like, here's a kid, we're taking care of the kid.
Again.
But yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'm curious why the bitterness is, like, because this is basically a story that was already told, and then Disney made it not canon, and then they are just, like, retelling it.
Yeah.
So what happens in the old version versus the new version then?
I think it's more, I don't think I don't think they're clones. That's the thing. Like, I think that's really, like, the gist of it, pretty much.
So, what, were they just, like, their own people? Like, I don't know. I guess I don't understand what that would mean then. Like, so were they just their own troop and they just happened to, like, work with the clones or something, or?
Yeah, I think it was just a squad and that was it. But then again, like, obviously, like, I don't remember the story fully. So in my head, I'm like, alright, you know, it being redone isn't going to, like, destroy my love for Star Wars. What it will do, though, is kind of anger me in the fact that you have to now redo this. Like, is this something that you have to redo? You know?
Well, I mean, I don't know. One way I kind of look at that is, you know, what if they didn't make all those old stories non-canon, and what if they just made a TV show that just remade, you know, were they books or were they comics or what were they?
I'm pretty sure they were books.
Okay, so if they just recreated that book or those books as a TV series, would that be better?
You know, I don't know.
Because, I mean, there is something to be said, like, I I don't have a specific example offhand, but I do know that I used to think of certain stuff as like, oh, sweet, like this is getting, you can think of like manga to anime adaptation or just like, book to movie or whatever. And, there's something about just a straight up retelling that no longer hits the spot, I guess. Like, I've come to realize, like, when you switch from a medium to another medium, it's like, well, what does this add to the mix? Like, if it's just a straight up retelling for the sake of retelling it, then why are we doing this? Like, sure, a few more people may get something out of it, but like,
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I guess the first example that comes to mind is like, where we've talked about Ace Attorney, and they had an anime adaptation, and there was a couple of like, there was a fun little story that wasn't in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, it was just like, if you don't want to play the game, here's the thing in a nutshell, basically. And to a point where it's like, well, then why didn't we just read a Cliff Notes or a wiki or something on it then?
Yeah.
So that's all to say. Like, I don't know. I would think the show being different from the source material is probably a good thing, or at least like it could have been closer to what you were familiar with, but like at the same time still having their own twist. So like the fact that they aren't, or that they are clones, I don't know. It's just kind of, it's a different take on it, or whether it's good or bad. So I don't know. I just, not being the lore heavy nerd that I am, is just kind of like, come on guys, like why are we stressing so much about this?
It's just, I think it's the fact that they went, we're not going to make this a thing, and we're going to go ahead and like close it out. Okay, now we're going to make it a thing though.
And I do get, like, to make all the old stuff non-canon is kind of some bullshit. It was like, it was done already. Like, I mean, if you're gonna go in a new direction, that's one thing. But kind of, if it's more or less the same type of story, then you're just kind of full of shit. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm just as someone not lore heavy, it just kind of. It fascinates me to hear the why of the other.
Yeah.
Not quite the wah. Like I get the wah, but at the same time I don't.
Yeah, I get you.
So it's all good because we obviously there's some fun stuff that they are doing. We've watched Mandalorian together and had a good time, and that's been a great show.
Yeah.
Obviously, the movies are, we don't talk about those, but
yeah, we leave those to others.
Sure. Yeah, it's kind of funny though, because we watched, my roommate and I watched Bad Batch all this morning, and then his girlfriend basically is like, I've seen some of them, but like I don't know, or I don't remember what. So they're gonna marathon through that stuff right now. So it's kind of like, I don't know, fresh on my mind, to a point where like I was watching parts of the first episode and I'm like, I know it gets a lot of shit, and it should, but there's some really good parts in the first episode.
It's an interesting run. I'll give you that.
No.
Yes. Give me that. Right. And then we got one from over there.
Every time I watch the first one, it always makes me want to. I'm assuming it must be a book, but like I'm assuming it's a book that like explores more Qui-Gon stuff. Like that would have been so cool if he got more screen time as you know, his own movie or own TV show or something.
Oh, I would enjoy the fuck out of that.
Because he's just the best at, like, so good. Fucking Liam Neeson, dude.
Yeah. That would be very interesting.
But hey, I think they're close to being done with, or maybe they have already finished the filming of the Obi-Wan series. So.
Really? Already?
I think so. They at least started it. I'm not sure how far along they are, but that's another thing too. Is Ewan McGregor is always so fun to watch too. So that should be a really good show. I'm open. Which is also funny to me because I used to never give a shit about Star Wars because it's like, oh no, who was that?
It's our melee boy.
Oh shit.
It's okay though. We're good. We're good. We're fine. We're gonna be alright.
Okay. Okay, I was gonna say, is this like XCOM? Is he just donezo, or like how does this work?
No, he's not donezo. He's done for the mission, but he's not donezo. As in, like, he's gone forever.
Okay, so is he done with this battle, or like entirely what we're doing right now?
I
Like
think
the whole grid.
I'm pretty sure he's donezo for the mission.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, but then again, like, I mean, it happens.
Yeah. But yeah, kind of funny though, because I used to never give a shit about Star Wars, even though like I grew up like I have some cousins and like their whole family was super gung ho Star Wars, and like I was always surrounded by it. But it was just kind of like, yeah, that's, you know, lightsabers are cool.
Yeah.
And that was kind of it. And even going up to like junior high school, I didn't really care too much. Like by that point, I'd at least seen them all.
Yeah.
And not gonna lie, like so I saw Revenge of the Sith like opening night. It was like someone's birthday where it was like his family like camped out for a night or two to wait in line and all this stuff. Mm-hmm. And then for his birthday, just people kind of showed up and they saved a seat for whoever showed up, type of thing. And yeah, it was a good time. You know, they had some board games that I think they were playing like Axis and Allies since they were there for a few days. Yeah, and it was just so cool. Like you got in the movie theater, and it's just like one of those, like with most like premieres, you get the people who are gonna have the emotional reaction. So it's like, you know, the first time Yoda shows up on screen, and it's like, oh fuck yeah! And then you know you see Chewbacca shooting his bow gun or whatever. It's like fuck yeah! It's, you know, that was kind of like the first like step towards like, oh okay, like this is pretty badass. And like that was a badass movie, at least as far as like, you know, obviously it's very quotable, and the end of the movie, it was a pretty epic fight scene and all that stuff. But yeah, let's get going here.
All right, so we can head up and jump into some glyphs if you want.
Cool. All
right. A statue of Lord Agor's head dominates this chamber. It is smaller than the cohort's objective, but clearly, such an icon of Xenos heresy cannot be left standing intact. Do we wish to shatter it, denigrate it, or cripple it? So we'll cut it down at its ankles, we'll deface the fuck out of it, or just blow it the fuck up.
The instinct says to shatter it, but I feel like we should cripple it.
Cripple it? Cut it down at the ankles?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, bam! New melee thing. Here we go.
Cool.
Cognition. Collect 2 cognition points. Doesn't cost anything. Hell yeah, dude. Alright. Cohort uses... Yeah, dude. Cohort uses blades and cutting tools to saw through the statue's legs until it topples like a felled tree. The statue cracks upon revealing a cache of tech components that shatter across the chamber floor. Perhaps the statue was some form of ornate cognitator? Whatever its purpose, the remains of its innards are the cohorts to scavenge. Sweet. Unlocking shit today! Alright, do we want to do 2 glyphs, or do we want to go to the objective?
No, let's do the 2 glyphs.
Alright, let's do it! Alright, Necrons in battle, glyph. What are you feeling, brother? Middle?
Yeah.
Blackstone!
Oh.
To the other glyph.
That left one looks fun.
Minus 2 CP. Why you do this to me?
But it wasn't.
It wasn't good at all. Alright, let's do this. Final room. Okay. It was a little intense.
So it looks like it's we don't have Melee Boy.
Yeah, we do not have Melee Boy.
Okay. Well, that sucks.
Yes, it does at the moment, but it's okay. Okay, we got fucking stupid guy back there. We got a big old boy up there. What are we doing? We gotta destroy the statue. Where's the statue? Is that the statue? Where's our objective? Oh, kill all the enemies. Okay, yeah, we kill everybody. Alright, so then we make them come to us. Alright, good.
Stand your ground.
Alright. We get all the cog points, summon all our boys. We turtling now.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh. Oh, my little ranger boys. Come on, man.
But yeah. So as I was saying, you know, I guess what I was kind of leading up to was just like it's slowly become apparent to me how crazy like the Star Wars universe and lore and world building and all this stuff really is, because especially as an idiot kid, where it's just like, yeah, there's 3 movies, or you know, 5, 6, 7 movies as I was growing up, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Or yeah, not 7 movies, obviously, but it's just like, okay, here's a couple of stories, and that's that. And then I think what really did it for me was that podcast campaign, where you just have a couple of improv actors, you know, just there was Edge of the Empire, I think is what that system's called.
Yeah.
Just playing a Star Wars tale that I think they made it to around 100 episodes before they ended it, but yeah, I mean, it was just very much like they're talking about all these different things that aren't in the movies, obviously, and you know, this world building of planets and of like these storylines involving, you know, these just even something as simple as like a death stick, which like because what, it's basically like a cigarette, but the actual substance is like an addictive, like obviously way more addictive than cigarettes, but it'll also literally kill you from like just smoking it, unless you are like a certain race or like you have certain protections or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously just like a small detail, but it's just like, you know, that's kind of like the best sci-fi stuff, I feel like, is when you get down into the details of just like, you know, you could have the same world and you just change a few things, but that's not normally as interesting. But you know, all the way down to like these cigarettes and stuff of like building your own world where it's just like, oh damn, like what else you guys got type of thing that really just kind of got me invested a little bit, at least enough to like actually like go back and watch the movies. And then obviously now there's like the Bad Batch, Mandalorian, and like wanting to actually learn a little bit and just kind of realize like, damn, this shit's crazy.
Yeah, it gets bananas.
Because like, so for you, did you read like all the old like books, comics, whatever, like all of them, or you just like you picked up a thing here and there type of thing?
I picked up a few. I wasn't like the avid. I need to read every single one of them.
Okay.
I felt doing that would literally make me go insane.
Sure.
But I mean, they're good. They were great. A lot of the extended universe stuff is always good.
Well, I was gonna say what was your favorite, or what do you like? What kind of comes to mind when you think about that stuff? Like, because I'm kind of curious what those. It's kind of hard to want to jump into those books now that they're not canon, or like now that they might be altered. But like, what were some like maybe your best or like some of your favorite like stuff from that extended universe collection?
Well, the Dark Empire series was good. That was like it was a book. It was a book series based on like what would happen on the remnants of. Oh, thank God we killed him. Okay. Yeah, it was just the remnants of what was going down in the time.
So at that time, it would have basically followed after.
After the destruction of the Death Star.
Okay. Because yeah, I'm not sure if this is extended universe or just like more what if stuff. Because I remember hearing about how there was like a version where it was what Palpatine was right, like, you know, or not right, but like, yeah, he was taken over because there was a bigger threat to handle, and you know, it's just it kind of gave like more of a message of like, oh yeah, he was right, or like we should, you know, we didn't realize what was going on. Like he was gonna really, he was more after the bigger threat, and we just didn't realize it type of thing. And like, I don't know, is there kind of like a what if like they do for Marvel of just like here's a wacky thing, or is that like an actual thing that happened?
That's an actual thing that happens. Yeah, we're probably gonna wipe here.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll have our first wipe. Damn.
Do you have to do the mission over again when that happens, or you just do this again?
I don't know. We're about to find out. Nope, he dodged. What a god. We're gonna dodge again. What a god.
I mean, why at this point? That's your only guy, right?
Yeah.
Against like 17 people.
Yeah, no. No, we stuck. We stuck in here. We're going down to the last man.
Just suicide bomb. Just, you know, get that chest strapped and let him come to you. Because, I mean, there's no way, right? Like, don't hug.
Well, see, the thing is they reanimate within one turn.
Yeah.
So if I can't hit him to unreanimate him. So he's literally just gonna reanimate right now.
Right.
Oh. Or not. Get fucked. Oh. Oh. Not my scatty boy. Come on, bro. Yeah. Bam. What you did? gonna go over here. Yep, of course. Boom, dodge. Oh my god. No! Oh god, my Skatari boy. Not like this. Oh, dodging again. Dude is on fire. I can deploy another one. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna let it happen. Well, I mean, I've never seen it, so I'd like to see it. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
That's what I mean. That's why I don't even want. Like, yeah, this is an intense moment. I don't want to distract from.
Beautiful.
Like this guy's trying to make it work. By God.
Oh god damn it, and he's got Overwatch. Oh god damn it. Damage absorbed my balls. This will probably put him down.
Finish it.
Nope. He's still pumping.
He's a fighter.
Hey, dodge, hey, dodge, stop. You get fucked.
I will survive.
Oh, there it is. Oh, no. So does it just game over us? Oh, no, mission failed. The statue of Lord Agrolax stands in defiance of the cohort's attempt to reach and topple it. The Skatari venturing deepest into the tomb, continuing to glimpse its sculpted features, which seem to have taken on a mocking tone, as if the monument is aware of the failure it now represents. Oh man.
Live in it.
I had hoped we could boast of the morale. Of course, this is good news. Now I only have more bad news to tell them. Great, thanks. Defeat does not excuse future defeats. They will fight on, Subdomina. Oh, they'll fight, but their heads will be down, and death will find them all faster. Even the Skatari are not immune to despair, Magos. You might be, but they aren't.
You aren't this bastard. I wonder if that means. Sounds like you just can't do that no more.
We're at 50%. Hey, we got some stuff. Hey, we unlocked a new sector.
This feels like this shouldn't be happening.
Well, no, see, because like if we failed, obviously, look, they gave us the, it gave us all the Necron stuff, so we just don't get the rewards.
No, yeah, I get it. It just like it's like, yeah, you unlock this. Yeah, you got some Blackstone. I was like, I didn't deserve any of this.
Well, we have another mission from her, and it doesn't give us a new guy.
Right. No, yeah, that mission's done, so I get it.
Damn it. I wanted a new guy.
Well, you shouldn't have fucked it then.
Well, I guess we'll unfuck it now. Next time on Nick and Trab.
Like, comment, subscribe, do the stuff.
Yep. Tell somebody you love them. We care about you guys. Have a good day.
Bye, y'all.